a circle, circle, circle.
Hey guys, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of Life is Feudal, your own. And we are back. I've done a little bit of work, as you can see from over there. I have mapped out the base for the 40 by 60 that we used to have. So, and I planted the monument smack dab in the center. So we're going to go grab some clay, get our stuff up, and then we're going to start paving best we can. So this is going to be a long series, and I'm going to show some of my digging, if you will, but I'm not going to show all of it because let's face it, an hour video of me digging a tunnel would get very boring very quickly. Unless you guys want to see all these raw, like for the hour, 2 hours that I'm grinding, I'll show it. But that's completely up to you guys, so just let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see it, I'll put it in. If you don't, then I'll leave it out. But by default, I am going to leave it out. One thing I am going to do, guys, I'm going to show you, is I'm going to figure out how to do it in the settings, but I am going to make the minimum weight as soon as I can find it. By default, 500. Just because, to me, the weight system that as it is, I don't like it. It's not, I'm not going to say it's not realistic. But until you get a cart, there's no way really to carry more. And realistically, I couldn't carry 200 pounds of clay. Not in real life. So I want to keep somewhat of realism on this server, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be so real that it's boring. So we will get the stuff built. And like I said, I'll do some research, figure out how to upgrade it if I can. You know, just to make it a little bit better. I am going to try to keep this as close to vanilla as possible. So I will not be increasing gather rates on the server, or any stuff like that. So if that's not for you guys, then hey, you don't need to. You can find a different server or whatever y'all want to do. But yeah, anyway, this basically the main focus of the server is, for those people that haven't picked this up yet and don't know if they want to play it or not, check it out. Try these videos, see if you like it. I've got a ton of tutorials. And if this does kick off, and a lot of you guys like this, then I will purchase the I almost said Ark Survival. I will purchase the Life is Feudal MMO, which is 20 times bigger than this. The only reason I haven't done it is you can't be a jack of all trades on that server. You have to have help. So I would love for you guys to come and join me. We can make our own clan, have some fun. It's whatever you guys want to do. I did increase my stats to where I can carry a bow, where I can start making a bow and arrows, which will significantly help out hunting. I just have to make linen rope. And to be honest, I might have to go watch my own tutorials because I don't remember how to make linen rope. But I remember right, you need, I think it's a not plant fiber like this, but there's a, I remember how to do it now. You've got to get a certain type of plant, and I'll remember it when I see it. And then after you have that plant, you've got to grow it. Then you've got to boil it in water. Then after you boil it in water, then it's called flax seeds. You have to take flax, and then you take the flax plant and boil it. From there you get flax fiber. Then you take the flax fiber to a spinning wheel, and then you can make a linen rope. And your higher level bows will actually require you to make the linen rope. However, your low level one, all you need is some of this plant fiber that's been woven. I think it's 1 or 2, and some sticks, which I'm going to gather 10 more. As soon as I gather this, we'll see exactly what it takes. Also, you will need a knife to do these, if memory serves right. Craft. Oh, no, didn't show up. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to do it under knife. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. So, simple bow. 1 branch and a simple rope. Arrows, you need feathers. You get feathers from chickens. Best way to get chickens is to what I goofed on earlier. Go to hunting and do these snare traps. You'll catch rabbits, you'll catch chickens, and then from killing chickens you get feathers. The only other way to do it, to get feathers, is to go hunting chickens, which I don't recommend. Well, I'd say I don't recommend it. I mean, do what you want to do, but I found it to be very slow. Because unless you've got all your graphics dumped in the dirt, that chicken's going to see you way before you see him. So, just a thought. It's not... One thing I don't care for about this one is the map will not zoom in any more than that. So the terraforming that I've done really won't even show up until I reload my game. So you guys won't see everything I did there. But basically, to bring this up, I went 60 building tiles, if you will, that way from here. So I really only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it. 14 more, and I've got a angle done, because I've already gone 40 this way, and I think that's Pixel's house right there. Not really sure, but we'll find out. But I'm gonna get some plant fiber, some apples, start setting some snares, and whatever we catch, we'll kill it. I gotta get some apple trees planted though, but in order to do that, we gotta get our forestry up. So we'll get there. But yeah, once I go back to the water and build those 2 furnaces, I'm gonna make a run up to the mountain to gather some iron. So once I do that, actually, matter of fact, I'm just gonna have you guys watch me go all the way down here. So we'll be back once I get to the mountainside. Alright guys, we are back up here, and let's start digging. What? Oh, I'm stepping on the one I want to use. Ooh, I found copper, guys. And I just broke my pickaxe. Okay. Craft. No. Make primitive tools. Pickaxe. Ah. Now what's funny, guys, is last time I did this, I literally had to go way up here for copper. And there's copper right here. That's funny. Alright. That should be enough of that. Let's go get flintstone. I think I just needed 3. I don't remember really. As much as I want copper, I can't. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's get one more, and that should be enough. Oh, I said one more, and that's all the game let me get. It's funny. How do you like that? I forgot what I was doing. Sorry, guys. There we go. Here we go. That's what I want to do. Need one of those. I also need one of those. I need one more plant fiber. Shoot. Okay. At least I don't have to go far. I like how he just punches the ground to get plant fiber. And that's your one more. Okay. Well, showed me something. Alright, I could stay here to mine copper, but I'm not going to. However, I am going to mark this with archery target. Oh, and this being picky. Okay, well, let's put the saw in. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, is just to mark that, hey, I found ore here. That really is the only reason I'm marking that. I'm building something here. There we go. Now I know, hey, there's ore here. So let's go. And this does get a lot easier. I'm going to show you guys something. For those of you that don't know. Once you get this to 30, you get this. You can mine iron and copper, but you can prospect. So it literally says, hey, go here to find this. And you know what? We're just going to keep mining copper for right now, just because, well, reasons. We have that. There we go. Now I'm at 30. So now I should be able to... Oh. Not quite there. See, sometimes, guys, the game says you're at 30, but you're really not at 30. Alrighty, now I should be at 30. Yep, there we go. So with that, you go into your prospecting. Prospecting, easiest thing in the world. Go to mining, prospect for copper. And we know there's copper here, but you're basically going to set this to default and just spam click this thing like crazy. So best way to do that is just go here, click that, and just keep on clicking. And the more you do it, the bigger your radius you can do. And it's going to tell you found signs, or it's going to say you haven't. And basically the best way you do this is you start out with a really big number and you click it. Okay, how much stone do I have? A lot. You know what? I don't need the stone. But what we can do with it, let's see, home is where? There. Okay. One thing you can do, guys, if you want to increase stuff, just go to pave like this, and literally just get, use your basic hammer, and you can pave your roadway little by little, all the way back to where you were. Now, the best way to do this is to go 2 and 1, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So we're on 1, and then you pave here. That's your 2, and then we'll pave. Let me close that. We'll pave this right here, and that'll give us a. When you're going at an angle, it basically gives you a double walkway, so to speak. It's a way to just burn up your stone that you don't need when you're prospecting, but it'll also help out your construction skill. Now it says I'm out of stone. Well, that's not an issue because you're right by the stone. And you just would come up, mine it again, and repeat the process until you get the road built how you want it. But like I said, guys, I want iron, so we're actually going to head over to where I know some iron is. And I think this is marble. I'm not mistaken. Let's see. That is indeed marble. Let's see. Now here's something I wanted to see. Because it says here you can pave with marble. And I found that interesting. Oh, now that I like. I like that a lot. Okay, well, I know what we're doing inside of our keep. Or the center keep, at least. We're going to pave the whole thing in marble. Let's see, it should be... There's the clay deposit. And which means I need to go. Okay, should be right here. Alright, now there's two options you can do here. You can keep mining and do the paving thing like I showed you guys, or you can just do this because, you know, you don't want all that stone. Press left alt, click it, and it makes it all into one big thing. And then just dump it on the ground. And then repeat the process. And it's going to take a while, but once you puncture a hole into it, go down, get some reinforcements to reinforce it for you, and then start hunting for your iron. So, alrighty, we're gonna break away again, just so until I find some iron. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we found that iron. Got it right here. Maybe make some shoes. Let's see, put my pick in. Oh, have my, that's right, my pick broke. Okay, well let's get some flint, make a new pick. Too easy. See nature's lore, search for flint. Okay, that's 4. 4 would be enough. 4 should be plenty. Craft primitive tool. Then we'll hit the Iron Age, guys. We can just get stuff. There we go. Let's put that in. Don't need the shovel. Oh. Also, a really neat thing, guys, you can do is if you press left control. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Just press left control, double click. I think it's single click. Is it double click or single click? Yeah, if you double click an item, it just brings it up automatically for like what it can do. But if you have a tool like a shovel that doesn't have a secondary, I think it just auto-equips it. Yeah. So if your tool doesn't have an auto-equip, you can just double-click it. You know, or if you, basically it's whatever options there. As your default, double-clicking just automatically makes it happen. So, just something to show you guys. You know what? I want to go in third person. So come up, go to. One thing I did do, guys. I'll show you is I actually prospected for copper, and I prospected for iron. So all I did is I put it. I'll be honest. I put a game on my phone. I clicked. Oh, I didn't have this set for default. But yeah, just I went in. It says dig tunnel, but I just set that to default and then just did this. Just clicked it over and over and over. Which can get, as you can see, it goes up very, very slowly, which is extremely boring. So yeah, just once you get it high enough, make it real simple. Once you find some iron ore, just click mine iron, and it'll do it for you. You don't have to click anything or anything else. It'll continue to mine it until either A, you run out of stamina, or B, you get overweight. Now you can get your mining up this way, because if you just dig normal, you'll increase your digging. But if you use the mining thing of saying, hey, I want to mine iron, then it'll increase this without you having to do the prospecting thing over and over and over. So, just a little tidbit for you guys to kind of speed things up. Because you can get this higher, but once you get it at 60, you don't need to increase it anymore. Because as you can see, all it does is allow you to reinforce the mining walls to make your mines last longer. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. But if you build them, you know, like this, and dump all your rocks, well, then you're going to be able to see where it is anyway. And I probably should have dumped the stone out before I started going. Oh, yep, see, I'm overweight. Oh well. Alrighty, let's head back to base. First, we're going to dump this 8 stone. As you can see, guys, I dumped a lot of stone. And once you get high enough in, that's how you can always tell where you were. Alrighty, let's head back. And you always want to reinforce your walls anytime you get a chance, guys. Ooh, apple tree. I want to get apples. Because we are going to make some traps when we get back to base while this stuff is smelting up. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I already got the apples out of that. How about this one? I up 9 stone. I should be able to carry some apples. Alright. So, while I'm running, I think if I remember there's an auto run. I believe it's tab. No, wait, is it tab? No. Well, guys, I forgot what auto run is, but I know there is one. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, when we get back to base, I'll... Oh, wrong base. That was Season 1's base. Zoom that back in. As you can see now on the map what I was talking about. You know, what I was digging won't show up until I restart the game, which I ended up having to do. But as you can see, it's showing my new dig lines and all that. That's pretty cool. I do like the Life is Feudal MMO because it actually gives you a live update as someone's doing it. So you could literally stare at the map and watch somebody build a road. So that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, neat little trick, guys. If you don't want to run back, just pray. And it'll tell, once you've built a home and you've set home, you can pray and teleport to your house. Forget all about that. So we don't have to run back. Boom, we're home. Abbott on the roof, but we're, oh boy. Was on the roof, I fell. Alright, let's get these things fired up. See, I've got 4 of them. So, yep, we can do 30 apiece. Think. And oh, I can only do 20. Whoops. Okay. There we go. There we go. That one's good to go. Put one too many logs in here. That's fine. This means we'll have some extra for later. Alright, let's go dump brush this off. Let's see, where do I want to dump this? You know what? We're just going to put it right here so I don't misplace it. Alright, wasn't much to dump, but that's fine. Alright, let's punch some grass, because for our traps we need, let's see, hunting, set a snare. Oh, that's right. Not set snare, because I don't have one to set. Alright, what do we need? So I want to make a lot of these. It takes 2 branches and 10 fiber. So, let's see. We got 18, so I need 180 fiber. And 36 of that. Alright, so let's go do the branches first, and so it's going to be faster. And yes, mass produce. As you can see, guys, our health has gone up since that snake bite. I don't know if I was recording for that or not, but I got bit by a snake and dropped all the way down to 1 health. So that kind of sucked, but you know what you can do. Alrighty, so that's all the sticks for that. We got 8. And something I'm not doing, guys, but before you go to any trees, you always want to inspect the trees. Just so you can bring up your artisan, I believe is what it is. I'll look, because I honestly have forgotten. Yeah, I know, guys, this is boring. There's not a lot to talk about with this. But for as far as the castle goes, it'll look really cool. If y'all want an idea of what the town will look like when it's done, you can watch Season 1. We're basically going to be recreating that and finishing it with some adjustments, obviously. 43, really. 22... and 26. Those are close enough where I can do it. Or I'm just going to combine those. Definitely don't want to combine those, though. Let's see. Actually, how much is that? That's 24. That's 6 traps. We're good. Now, let's go check our fires, and then we're going to punch some grass. We're going to be mean to the grass and punch it. What did I try to build here? Crate. Why can't I make the crate? Ah, yes, nails. Those are always fun. And you're a cauldron, and I need a sheet metal for that. Alright, well, yeah, we need to get that blacksmith up. Let's check these guys out. Okay, I've got 4. So let's put 2 in there. And just do that double of them. And you always want to check on these periodically, especially when you're not using coal. Coal does weigh a lot less and burns a lot longer, so you can actually go off and leave these if you want. Alright, let's go punch some grass and set up some traps. One of the better ways to get your farming up, guys, and I'll show you once he runs out of stamina on this, because you need farming for harvesting trees, for forestry, because it'll allow you to plant trees, crops, you know, which is really nice to have. But what you really want to get your farming up for is to plant apple trees, which is at level 60. Fertilizing soil will obviously give you a bigger crop boost. 5% luck is awesome there too. I think I just got bit. Because I just received numbing poison. Oh, never mind. I found it. Interesting. Let's make some quality herbs. Level 30, which is where we're at. Gonna slip a rope. I can make shoes and gloves. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, you definitely want Nature's Lore for this one. You can find ingredients in animal carcasses. Because those you're going to need for later on stuff. And I can't stress this enough, but the pestles, you're going to use those for a while. When you make your herbalist shop, have some repair kits on hand, because that building will degrade and catch fire rather quickly. Definitely Nature's Lore is one you want to get to 100. Because you need herbs in order to upgrade your monument when you're first building. I think it's like 20 pristine herbs, so. Alright, we got enough for 2 traps. And that's that. So, let's go check on these. See how we're doing. Almost there. 4 will handle it. If it gets down to 1 and it's not done yet, then I will go and cut some more logs. But I don't think we're going to have to. Yeah, because they're almost done. We're almost done. So, alright, let's bash the ground again. And here's what I was showing. It says search for herbs. Now, in order to do this, you need a sickle. But I just figured I'd just show you guys what it looks like. Oh, I didn't find any herbs there. Okay, well, I didn't show up much. farming, gather wild plants, real simple, mass produce. Oh, I don't have a sickle equipped. But yeah, you just click that and basically you're punching the ground just like you do when you're searching for plant fiber. So we're just going to do one more round of punching the ground and then the should be done. Actually, you know what? We're just going to do enough to get one more trap. And that'll be good. So one more. And then I will do some more farming in the off screen. Alrighty. Craft 3 of these. Now the great thing about snare traps, guys, is they are reusable. Once you make them, you've got them. Unless you destroy them. But this is, other than going out and hunting it, this is the only way to get rabbits or chickens. It doesn't really matter where you, unless they updated it since the last time I played, it doesn't really matter where you put them. You could literally, as long as there's grass, you're good. So if you want to set them right next to your base, it's not going to matter. And there it is. And like I said, just right click it. That way when you stare at the ground, you just can click it again. So there we go. We got that done. Let's go check on our smelting. Yay, we're done. So what I like to do just to speed things up, I start at iron, then I go to a bar, I start at ingot, bar, and then lumps. The lumps are used for things like jewelry and nails. The... Oh, only got one of them. Okay. Oh, that's it, okay. That's right, you need 20 for that. So when you're only doing 20, just kind of what you want to do. We're going to just do a little everything. So if memory's right, this should give me 2. Okay, memory's wrong. Okay, so it takes 20 for the ingot, and 4 for the other thing, and the lumps are 1 for 1. I'm just doing that because I know the wood's getting low. So we're going to grab 2 from here and get ourselves 20 lumps so I can have 20 nails. So here we go. And now I know I've got enough. So alright guys, we're going to end the episode here, and hopefully when we come back we got some stuff in our animal traps and a little bit more done with the base. If not, at least I'll have the terraforming done a little bit more. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't, tell me what you didn't like about it. And for those of you who are veterans of this game, if you've got some ideas for some improvements or what I can do better, love to hear it. So alright guys, we take it easy, and we'll catch you next time.